I am Aligai Lingappa, Assistant Professor in Physics, Government Postgrad College, Siriguppa. Today, I will discuss about theory of interference of light. We know that the redistribution of light intensity due to superposition of two or more identical waves is known as interference of light. So when two waves of a same frequency, a same amplitude, a same wavelength with a constant phase difference, if they are traversing the same direction, if they are superposed each other, then we will get alternating bright and dark fringes, maxima and minima. Such a phenomenon is known as interference of light. So what we know that in case of Young's double slit experiment, where the double slits illuminated by a monochromatic light. So further the light emerging from the slits S1 and S2, they are coherent waves. They are superposed each other, then forming alternating bright and dark fringes on the screen which is placed in front of the double slits. Just to see the diagram, there are two sources, S1 and S2. They have produced the coherent waves. Let a small d, so distance between the slits S1 and S2, and a capital D, that indicates the distance between the double slits and the screen. Let O be the center of the slit. Then C is the center of the screen. So draw the line from A to E perpendicular to the screen and B to F, so perpendicular to the screen. Mn, where Mn is the screen. So let P be the point on the screen where two waves, coherent waves, from the source S1 and S2, they are emerging from the slits. Both they will meet at a point P on the screen. Where point P corresponding either dark fringe or a bright fringe. So which depend on the phase difference between S1P and S2P. Where the point P, which is at a distance x from the point C, as shown in the diagram. Let S be the slit illuminated by a monochromatic light of wavelength lambda. Let S1 and S2 be the two virtual coherent sources derived from a single source S. Let P be the point on the screen where the waves from S1 and S2 interfere to produce brighter dark fringe. So from the diagram, let S1 and S2 is equal to D, and then S1E is equal to S2F is equal to D. So distance between the double slits and the screen. Then CP is equal to X, distance of the point P from the center C. From the diagram, so from the triangle S2F, which can be written as S2P square, which is equal to S2F whole square plus EFP whole square. Then further which can be done as which is equal to d square plus x plus d by 2 whole square. Where SS is in the above equation, where SS is not there. Say s2p square which is equal to s2 pi whole square plus e of p whole square. That's all. So further which is equal to s2 f square which can be written as d square plus e of p whole square that must be equal to x plus d by 2 whole square. So then after simplification we will get s2p whole square which is equal to d square plus x square plus xd plus d square by 4. Let this is equation number 1. Because x plus d by 2 which is in the form of a plus b whole square, a square plus b square plus 2ab based on that. So let this is equation number 1. From the diagram, from the above diagram, what we have seen earlier in the diagram, from the triangle S1 EP, we can written as S1P whole square which is equal to S1E whole square plus EP whole square. Again which is equal to d square plus x minus d by 2 whole square, where EP that must be equal to x minus d by 2. Because the distance between S1 and S2 that must be equal to D. So distance between E and F is equal to S1 and S2. That must be equal to small d. But half of that distance between E C d by 2, FC d by 2. So further S1P whole square which is equal to d square plus x square minus xd plus d by square 4. Let this is equation number 2 based on x a minus b whole square, a square plus b square minus 2ab. So based on that. So then from equations 1 and 2, say s2p square minus s1p square which is equal to d square plus x square plus xd plus d square by 4 minus of d square plus x square minus xd plus d square by 4. So further which can be written as s2p whole square minus s1p whole square which is equal to d square plus x square plus xd plus d square by 4 plus d square minus x square plus xd minus d square by 4. So after here d square they get cancelled each other, plus x square minus x square they get cancelled each other. Then plus d square by 4, then minus d square by 4 also they get cancelled each other. Then remaining thing 2xd. s2p square minus s1p square which is equal to 2xd. Here s2p square minus s1p square which is in the form of a square minus b square. Here a square minus b square which can be written as a minus b into a plus b. So based on that, s2p plus s1p into s2p minus s1p which is equal to 2xd. Since p is very close to c, s2p is approximately equal to s1p is approximately equal to d for additional part. This is not for subtractional part. So 2d, then the above equation becomes 2d into s2p minus s1p which is equal to 2xd. So further s2 minus s1p which is equal to xd by d. Let this is equation number 3. Where s2p minus s1p that indicates the phase difference between our path difference between two waves. S2p and S1p. S2p minus S1p that indicates the path difference between the waves S2p and S1p. So for constructive interference, for bright fringe, for a maxima, where the path difference that must be equal to n lambda. So where lambda the wavelength of light, then the above equation becomes xd by d which is equal to n lambda, then xn is equal to nd lambda by d. Let this is equation number 4. where xn is the distance of nth bright fringe from the central fringe. Xn is the distance of nth bright fringe from the central fringe. So for n plus 1th bright fringe, the above equation becomes xn plus 1, which is equal to n plus 1 d lambda by d. Let this is equation number 5. Where xn plus 1 is the distance of n plus 1 bright fringe from the central fringe. So the distance between two successive fringes is known as a fringe width. Distance between two successive bright or dark fringes is known as a fringe width. So fringe width is given by beta is equal to x of n plus 1 minus x1 from the equations 4 and 5 substituting in this equation, then we will get which is equal to n plus 1 d lambda by d. So from equation 5 minus n d lambda by d from equation 4. So then after simplification we will get beta is equal to d lambda by d. So this is the expression of our fringe width. So what about the fringes which are obtained in case of interference pattern? So similarly for destructive interference, for dark fringe, so for a minima, where destructive interference which can be obtained due to superposition of two waves which are in out of phase, if crest of one wave falls on the trough of the other or vice versa. Then equation 3 becomes xg by d, which is equal to 2n plus 1 into lambda by 2. Then xn is equal to 2n plus 1 d lambda by 2d. Let this is equation number 6. Where xn is the distance of nth dark fringe from the central fringe. For n plus 1th dark fringe, xn plus 1 which is equal to 2n plus 1 plus 1 into d lambda by 2d, xn plus 1 which is equal to 2n plus 3 d lambda by 2d. Let this equation number 7. Where xn plus 1 is the distance of n plus 1 bright fringe from the central fringe. Then a fringe width is given by beta is equal to xn plus 1 minus x1. That means it is the successive distance between two dark fringes. Then substituting xn plus 1 xn from the equations 6 and 7. So from equation 7 say 2n plus 3 d lambda by 2d minus from equation 6 2n plus 1 d lambda by 2d. Then after simplification we will get beta is equal to d lambda by d. So this is expression for fringe width. So both here the dark fringe and bright fringe, both they have a same width. So that means all the bright and dark fringes of same width. So this is for the expression for fringe width. Then what are the factors on which the fringe width depends? And then what about the fringe width of dark fringe and then the bright fringe? Then fringe width which depend on mainly 3 factors. So fringe width is directly proportional to distance between the double slits, that means a source and the screen. Beta fringe width is directly proportional to the wavelength of light used. Fringe width is inversely proportional to small d, distance between the two sources S1 and S2. So that means as the distance between the sources and screen increases, the fringe width is also increases. If the wavelength of light increases, then the fringe width is also increases. If the distance between two sources S1 and S2, if it increases, then the fringe width goes on decreases. So that the fringe width of the fringes which are found in the interference pattern depends on 3 factors. One, the distance between the screen and the sources, wavelength of light used, then the distance between the sources S1 and S2. Thank you.